Whoa. Oh, sorry. Maybe I should actually talk about this. I wasn't going to talk about it because I didn't think it would lead to anything. Hold on. Unmute. Let's actually move over to the thing. We're playing a video game. So you can probably hear me talking weirdly, and that's... I can keep using Lightworks. Oh, gosh, guys. Holy, you guys may not know what I'm talking about. This doesn't even affect Twitch. Twitch is fine. YouTube's the problem. So I don't know if anyone's here. I'm just going to go on a quick little tangent. I am very happy. So, on a whim, I was like... Because in case you're unaware, I was unaware for a while. YouTube has a thing where... Unless you get thousands of views or you upload in at least 1440p, YouTube takes a dump on your video quality. Stuff like Fate Stay Night is fine because it's a visual novel, so it's not affected that much. But stuff like this, I looked at part 1 on YouTube, it looks atrocious. They made this switch at some point a year ago. I was looking back through my old videos. However, I just had a thought, like, what do they do with live streams? How do they encode the live streams? So I just checked one of my live streams just now, and it has the good encoder. And I'm like, what? Wait, why? What? And I have no... So hold on, I'm going to check one of my other live streams, see if this is a fluke. I'm about to start. I was not expecting that to work. It was just on a whim. I'm like, wait, would live streams work? Because here's the thought. What if I don't know, if live streams work, do premieres work? If that's the case, I may start premiering my videos. I mean, I think the premiere function's kind of dumb in theory, but if it lets me get around the encoder loophole and get the good encoder without 1440p, it means I don't have to switch editors, because right now the editor I'm using doesn't go above 720p export, which is the problem. Hold on. Are they all like this? One second. I gotta do this now. I'm a professional live streamer. Yes? Okay, I was just checking one of my old Fire Emblem streams that I did over on YouTube, because I used to stream on YouTube. I basically switched to Twitch. However, makes me very curious. Okay, now what about the stats for this one? This one also has the good encoder. Holy balls! Ah! If you live stream, it gets the good encoder. Does premieres work that way? Because here's the thing, I could always live stream, quote unquote, I could like stream this on Twitch, for example. This iStream you're watching right now. I could stream this on Twitch, and I could always do a live stream of this video onto YouTube. There are ways to do it. It's kind of weird and awkward. Premiere may work the same way. I have yet to try a Premiere, so I'm probably gonna test that. This is big news for me. You get the good encoder if you live stream. Oh gosh. Okay, let's stop gushing. I may get to keep using my other editor, which I would like because I like my other editor. Anyways, let's actually start playing the game. Sorry, I was just very excited. I didn't expect that to work. It was a whim. I had a whim. Oh my gosh, guys. You have no idea how happy that makes me. I don't want to switch editors. I like my editing software. I also don't want to have to export in 1440p. That's going to A, take more time, and B, increase the file size, which inconvenient on both fronts. It'll take more time to export and take more time to upload to YouTube, which is just a pain for no reason. I personally don't notice much of a difference between 720 and beyond. Anyways, that's YouTube woes. I don't know if I'm going to leave all that in for the YouTube audience. I don't know. Maybe I will. In which case, you know what? I'm going to leave that in for the YouTube audience. Hi everybody, Renegade 67 and or 8 here. You heard all that because I'm going to leave that in for you guys because it's relevant to you more than it is to Twitch. Darn it, I'm not supposed to be happy right now. Okay, that's not true. I am enjoying Somnium Files. I'm enjoying it, and I'm excited for our hot, steamy date with Iris. However, I'm supposed to be stern right now. There's something I wanted to do at the start of this. There's something I want to talk about. And it's a negative opinion, but I'm a little too happy for a negative opinion right now. But whatever, I'm going to do it. This flowchart, I'm going to keep this brief. I don't like it. Okay. Is it better than in VLR, where it shows you everything from the start? Yes. Does that mean it's as good as it could be? I don't think so. How would I have done it? Well, you see this branch over here? That's the problem. That's the problem. I don't want to see that. I want to just be able to go forward, and I want a straight line all the way through my first playthrough. Assuming I don't go back and make different choices, I want it to be a straight path. I only want this branch to show up when I actually trigger this branch. Why? Because I enjoy discovering where the plot branches. I enjoy finding for myself. That's one of my favorite things I enjoyed about Ever 17 and 999, the original version that didn't have the flowchart, not the inferior remake that did have a flowchart. What? Opinions. I could make a whole video going over, like, there's at least a dozen things I hate about that remake. Anyways, what am I talking about? Oh, right, this flowchart thing. So, yeah, I like discovering alternate routes and how I trigger the alternate routes. I like experimenting, thinking, if I do this differently, will it change the route I'm on? I love that kind of stuff. It's really fun for me. And so the flowchart just giving away that, yes, this is... I theorized about this, actually, in the last stream. I said, I wonder if I make the other route in the dream world, if that'll lead to an alternate path. I wondered about that, but now the satisfaction of trying it and being proven correct will never happen. The game's already given away that, yes, that will happen, and I'm not happy about that. I will concede this much. Other people are going to prefer it this way than the way I'm suggesting. I realize that because some people, a lot of people, maybe the majority of people, don't get the same amount of satisfaction from searching out how to get the alternate branches as I do. Some people maybe just don't care about that and just, they don't want to waste time looking for the branches. They just want the game to tell them, okay, where are the branches so I can actually continue playing the game. I completely understand that, but all I can do is say that I don't like it that way, and I wish it was not done this way. All I can do is state my case, and that's my preference, and I'm not happy about this, and I know some people are happy that it's this way instead of the way I suggest. In an ideal world, there'd be a way that would please everyone. Essentially, I don't think it's realistic, but the way it would work probably is when starting up the game would ask you, do you want to look for the branches yourself, or do you want the branches to just show up on the flowchart? It would ask you something like that. To a question like that, I would answer in a heartbeat that I want to find the branches myself. Please don't show them to me. But the game never asked me that. It didn't give me a choice, so I'm getting to see this from the start, whether I like it or not. And I don't like it. I don't want to go on too long about this, but there's my shtick. Not too happy about this. I'm going to avoid looking at this flowchart whenever possible, which is unfortunate, because it actually gives some decent case summaries. Like, the stuff it gives, the information it gives out, is actually pretty helpful. And I like the pictures. I like the aesthetic. I just really wish the branches didn't show up from the start. There's something else I wanted to say. Oh, yeah. Something else Virtue's Last Reward tended to do is when you complete a playthrough, the game would shove the flowchart in your face. So even if you were doing your best to avoid interface spoilers, that's what I'd call them, even if you were doing your best to avoid looking at it as much as possible, it became very hard when the game would shove it in your face every time you beat a playthrough. And so, I mean, whether you liked it or not, it was going to spoil you, and that's not fun, and I'm hoping I doesn't do the same thing. I'll go this far, even, because yes, I've been spoiled on this one thing, and I hope that this is the only interface spoiler I get. I hope to find the other branches on my own, ideally. So I'm going to ask this to anyone who's watching this on Twitch, on YouTube, it doesn't matter where. I'm going to, for once, I rarely ever do this, I'm going to ask for a spoiler. Please tell me, when I get to the end of a playthrough, is it going to do the same VLR thing where it shoves the flowchart in my face? Please tell me, because that'll give me an opportunity to mentally prepare myself to avert my eyes when I get to the end of a playthrough and not look at the... It may be futile, it may be doing that as an effort in futility, but I'll be darned if I don't try, because I really want to try my best to avoid as many interface spoilers as possible and to find this stuff out for myself. So yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, which maybe this is going to be premiered, because maybe that's going to be my workaround to get the good encoder. In which case, hey, go ahead and leave that in the comments, chat. Is there going to be a chat? I'm going to have to figure this out. But I don't know. I think that's going to be my workaround, is that I can use the good encoder if I live stream. That's interesting. Anyways, what was I saying? That's it. I'm done. Just tell me, guys, please. That is what yes, that's one fact. I want to be spoiled for myself to prevent other spoilers, if that makes sense. So... yes, please, tell me. Thank you in advance to whoever tells me. What we're done. Let's just go. Yeah, stream's over, guys. That's it. No, let's go have sex with Iris now. I mean, let's go have casual coffee and tea and maybe watch a movie and then make out hardcore. All right. Bloom Park. I think I was efficient there. I could have really rattled on about that for a long time. But I think I was relatively efficient. I'm going to give myself a pat on the back.
Now the news. Yesterday night, the body of Shoko Nadami was found.
Ooh, now that it's on the news, is that going to make anything relevant about relevance? My feng shui is still off, by the way, if you've been following me on Twitter. I gotta replace this gosh dang light bulb. I had another light bulb with me for years, and it made the room feel so alive. This light bulb sucks. And so everything feels weird. It feels off. My feng shui is all out of whack. Ugh. If I don't replace it soon, maybe I'll get used to this feng shui. As terrible of a thought as that is. Oop, I'm noticing a slightly low bit rate right now. I mean, it's still above 1500. Okay, it's back.
Her body was recovered from the now-defunct Bloom Park in the Kawasaki district. Autopsy reports revealed that her time of death was roughly 5 p.m. last afternoon.
Okay.
Police have determined that the victim was killed elsewhere and then brought to Bloom Park to be put on display.
Roger, roger.
The MPD has expanded the scope of their investigation and are encouraging anyone with any information to come forward.
I wonder if anyone's going to come forward. That would be a way to move the plot along. Also, I wonder if we're going to have our own little dream thing. Because yes, we had a dream thing with Mizuki, but are we going to have our own dream thing? Is that going to continue? That's still odd, how we seem to know about other people's dreams, but then we don't know when I is messing around in our own dreams? Ellipses. Ellipses.
In other news, at 6:10 p.m. today, on the outer circle of the capital city highway in Minato District, Tokyo,
6:10 p.m. today. Yeah?
a traffic collision occurred involving 5 cars and at least 1 truck.
Okay, that's going to be relevant. They wouldn't just mention that for no reason, I don't think. A traffic collision, 5 cars, and a truck. How is that going to be relevant? Maybe in another timeline we go there? Maybe if we went down the other branch, which I now know exists. Thanks, game. Maybe we'd actually run into that collision. Maybe it'd be that kind of thing.
As a result of the pileup, 1 man was sent to the hospital unconscious in critical condition.
Just so we're clear also, I know I didn't bring that up at all in the last stream. That's because it was towards the end of the stream. I had a bit of a headache and I wanted to make sure I articulated my point correctly. But I still felt the same thing, even though I didn't bring it up at the time. I just wanted to make sure I got my point across. Anyways, critical condition. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Who is this man? Is he a big boop boop boop? He's not gonna be a waifu, but he could always be a husbando. I mean, I have a yaoi fan that follows me now, so I guess I have to be open to that. So to please my no. There's nothing wrong with man on man. It's just not as hot and sexy for me.
6 other individuals were treated for minor injuries.
It's really just a subjective preference thing.
MPD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident for negligence.
For negligence, so not on purpose? To be fair, truck drivers, I'd say, have more of a responsibility than non-truck drivers because, you know, if one person in a car fucks up, maybe they'll hit somebody else in the car and that would suck. If someone in a truck fucks up, that could take down like dozens of cars, so... And all the more people. And it would also cause a big traffic block that would have to, so I'd say the bigger vehicle you drive, the more responsibility you have, essentially.
The investigation is ongoing.
Bus drivers also have a big responsibility. Anyone whose job is to drive other people around. I don't know if that's as big of a responsibility as a truck driver, because trucks and a truck accident can be freaking devastating. A bus accident is devastating in the sense that anyone who's inside the bus is gonna die essentially for paying for transport. You know what? No, that makes me, I think bus drivers have a higher responsibility. Truck drivers still have a big responsibility though. Obviously, also, plane drivers probably have the highest responsibility, because, you know, doing that wrong, you know, plane goes spiraling into the ocean or something. Ellipses. And generally more people are riding a plane at one time than riding a bus, is I think the point I was gonna make and then failed to. Ellipses. I'm giddy. I'm giddy at the idea that I can actually get away with the better encoder. Oh, by live streaming. I'm sorry. I need to get that out of my head. I mean, it's a good thing, but I need to put it away and just focus on the game for now. But maybe it's a good thing because it makes me happy, and it gives me a more happy mindset. Instead of, I was expecting to actually start this like, I'm going to be negative. I don't like this flowchart. But I'm too happy now. Oh. Why do you look, why are you all big and stuff? Why are you all big? So, why are we here again? We're dating Iris. Why are we here? Did Iris ask to date here? I guess she did. Why are you big? Can you just be big outside of the world? Weird. So, is Iris around? Maybe we can just have a hot date with Iba. Iris? Iba? Holy shit. Couples bench triggered. It's a bench. That triggered me big time. Fence? There's a fence set up around the merry-go-round. Double triggered. There's the exit. French. Control room. Ooh, I did a thing in here. It's the control room of the merry-go-round. This is where the ride is operated. Alright, fine. What's up, Iba? Who are you? Scream boldly. Warn her. Scream shrilly. Look. A girl is sitting in the passenger seat. What? A girl? Wait, what are you talking about? What do you mean? We're talking about the same person, right? A girl is sitting in the passenger seat? Oh, wait. Okay, right. Regular Kaname doesn't know what hot Iris, doesn't know what hot Iba looks like? God, why do I have to start with eyes? Both eyes. Maybe that's why. The Somnium files. Which eye? You have a left eye and a right eye. They symbolize your two eyes that you're going to put your dick into. No, but hasn't he seen what Iba looks like in the dream world because he was inside Mizuki's dream world? Or does he not really see her in there? How does that work? Scream shrilly? A ghost!
Wait, are you a ghost?
Oh my gosh, Date.
Idiot.
Big idiot. Does he really not know?
It's me.
I mean, yeah, duh. So you do look ghostly, though. Is that... Oh, look at you stroke your hair. You think you're all that? Maybe you are. You don't like dirty jokes, though, so, again, you're not perfect.
Who you? Me?
Who, me, you, I?
It's me.
Yeah, Iba. You recognized her voice back when you were in the dream world. But looking like this outside of the dream world, can you just do this anytime, or... Is it because we were in this dream... Like, when we were in a dream world, we were, like, in an area like this? Is that at all relevant? And so you're able to, like, manifest yourself as, like, a connection to the dream? Or is it because Date is daydreaming? Thoughts, theories, opinions, facts. Facts? That's just a fact. Hashtag humble brag. Game fact. Because I'm smart. I don't have game theories. I have game facts.
Whom?
I said me.
But are you a ghost?
I mean, yeah, you can be you, but are you a ghost?
I'm not a ghost.
Have you tried being a ghost?
Then... Iba?
Well, yeah.
But why?
I just thought I would project myself. You seem lonely.
Oh, so you can do this a lot of the time, huh? Yeah, I wouldn't mind if you walked around with it. Then again, Iris might get jealous. It's probably best if Iris doesn't know about your hot form and, you know, That way I can be with Iris in the real world, and then with you in the dream world. Perfect 2-time strategy. And I'll fit Boss somewhere in there. What? Or rather, Boss will fit me somewhere in there, if you know.
How are you doing this?
I am overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality.
That's cool. Okay.
You can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
I understand. That's gotta be creepy, but okay. I mean, after all, you are my left eye, so makes some amount of sense. You could really fuck with my vision that way, couldn't you?
You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission.
I mean, she is your eyeball. What are you gonna do? Blame Pewter.
You do realize I do that all the time, right?
I mean, yeah. About your appearance. How do you appear in Somnium? About the ringtone heard in Somnium. Do you know anything about actually appearance? Max pervert
Come
levels.
to think of it, you look kind of like you do when you're in Somnium.
I mean, yeah, duh.
What's that about?
Maybe that's the form she likes.
What do you mean?
Well, you don't usually look like that.
You only look like that in the dream world, usually. What's up with that, anyways? Why do you look like that in the dream world? Is that just, that's the appearance you like? Have you chosen that for yourself? Was that Pewter's choice? Was that anyone's choice? Was it just the choice of Steins Gate? Triggered.
You have a Somnium form and another form.
You have a weird, cute eyeball blob form.
Oh, this?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, that. Why are you doing this now?
Are you jealous of Iris and you want to actually get into my pants? Look, if you want in my pants, you gotta like dirty jokes. I'm drawing a fine line. Real girlfriends, I would make that stipulation too. You want to get in my pants? You gotta like dirty jokes. It's a hard line. No two-way street. I mean, no two-way street? What does that even mean? I say words sometimes.
I was bored last night, so...
So what? What'd you do? Oh, you messed around in my... Are we gonna talk about this now? The thing you told me you'd say, but you didn't say until just now?
Huh?
Huh?
I thought you would like it.
I mean, because you know he's a pervert, but you don't like his perversion. Or maybe you like his perversion, but just his perversion. Oh gosh, let's go. Waifu of 5 years old. It's legal because she's a robot, right? Or something.
Why would I like it?
Oh, he only likes 3D waifus. He's not into the whole 2D waifu. I mean, you're not a 2D waifu. You are a real robot, but you're like a 2.5D waifu.
Well, I did attempt to shape myself to your preference.
That's, hold on. Is that how you shape yourself in my dream? Because you think Date likes that? But that means you're into the whole dirty... I mean, maybe you're not in the dirty... No, okay. It means you know he's ogling you, though, and you want him to ogle you, so it means you like him in that way, maybe? Sure, let's have sex with our eyeball. Is that more or less weird than a 30-year-old and an 18-year-old doing it?
If you could do that, change it.
Oh, you don't like it? Ooh, maybe Date has a thing against, messing with what he thinks is reality. Maybe it has to do with his amnesia, that he doesn't like it when Aiba screws with his reality because... Oh, he doesn't like ghosts! Oh, that's right. It's in his profile about himself that he wrote about himself. Date does not like ghosts. Does he have a thing with ghosts? Does he actually see... Maybe it's not her appearance that he doesn't like, it's the fact that she looks ghostly. And that's what's throwing him off, because he doesn't like ghosts. I wonder where that whole dislike comes from. Is that related to his amnesia? Does he have bad dreams sometimes involving ghosts? Interesting. So, his fear of ghosts outweighs his perviness. I am learning more about his character.
Be Reika from Tiefblau.
Oh. How rude! I think she looks plenty fine like that. Who is Reika from Tiefblau?
I will not.
I guess she likes herself like this too. She's gotten used to it, maybe. What is that gesture, Aiba? It looks like you're beckoning him to you or something.
Why not?
Never mind, never mind. He does dislike the ghost thing, but I think his pervy levels outweigh his disdain for ghosts. Or his like for Aiba and trust of his eyeball, because they've been together for like 5 years, sort of, outweighs his fear of ghosts. But maybe his fear of ghosts outweighs his perviness.
Because I won't.
Yeah, she likes herself like that, and you better grow to like herself like that, or young man, Mr. Young. How do you appear in Somnium? Sure. Yeah, why do you appear that way in Somnium? I mean, why do you... Yeah, something like that.
I am connected to your brain via artificial nerve.
So it's Date's... It's because of Date that you look like a hot, skimpy... Gotcha. Me and Date on that same wavelength. You do aesthetically look very pleasing, I will say. You probably, aesthetically wise, look the most aesthetically If I had to pick just aesthetics and not take personalities into account, she's probably my favorite waifu, based on her looks. And she just looks so interesting, too. Not just hot, but she looks interesting. I like Boss, but, I mean, look, she's just a walking, talking parrot now. Aesthetically, the design, not even, you know, just the pretty face or whatever, but, like, the outfit, it's really cool to me. And the hairstyle, I like it a lot.
I am part of your working brain. Our minds are one.
Oh. Then why do you not like dirty jokes? Date seems to love them.
During the sync, when the data that constitutes your ego is transferred.
I like that look. That's a nice... It looks kind of mischievous. I don't know if it fits the voice she's speaking with, but... Also, I think the patch may have fixed her voice. Because she was one of the really quiet ones. I don't know if that's what happened, but I noticed this in my last stream. I never had to turn the volume up for Aiba to speak, which is what I did have to do in my first initial stream. She was the big problem. Everybody was a decent volume. She was super quiet, and I would turn it up, and it would be weird. I don't seem to have to do that anymore. Maybe that's what the patch fixed. Maybe. I love that this is the image they have. God. You can kind of see some ass shots here.
Some of my main programming is also transferred.
Okay.
That is why I appear in Somnium.
I don't think I fully understand, but I think I understand. I'm distracted by the skimpy.
Do I even need to explain this sort of thing to you?
I actually am the kind of person that normally likes this nitty-gritty stuff, but, I don't know, I'm distracted by the sexy right now. Also, I've got the whole, encoder thing on my brain as far as YouTube goes, so... I'm a little distracted right now. I apologize, Aiba. Also, where's our hot date with Iris? Like, we're having a hot date with Iris. Instead, we're having a hot date with Aiba. I mean, I don't really mind. It just feels like it's going to be awkward if Iris walks in. We're still having our hot date with Aiba. Then again, she won't see Aiba because Aiba's only projected from our left eye. Okay. I think we're good to go.
I have experienced syncing many times with you.
Giggity.
Although, it is true that I have never appeared to you in this form.
So what are you trying to say? Are you trying to say you're growing? You're going to like me more? Why else would you do that thing with your hand into your hair? You're just projecting an image of yourself, which means you're projecting something you think Date would like to see. So you know that that looks attractive and stuff, and it's not like you're doing it to get your hair out of you. It's programmed. You're like, you're trying to sext me. Look at that. That's the sext move. About the ringtone we heard in Somnium.
It was somewhere around here, right?
Was it?
Where I heard the phone ring.
Sure, maybe.
Affirmative.
The source can't be far. The phone must be nearby.
I do not know if it actually exists.
Okay. Oh, because there might not have actually been a phone. It may have just been a theoretical dream thing. Not theoretical, metaphorical. That's probably the correct term.
Dreams consist of memories.
And they could have blended together?
But that does not mean that they perfectly mirror reality.
Indeed.
In fact, it is more common that what occurs in dreams is distorted.
You could say that there's a drop in distance between reality and dreams. Something of a dream drop distance. Ooh, 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 ooh.
For example, the events witnessed in the last Somnium were absurd, exaggerated, or otherwise warped.
They were neato.
Clearly, they do not represent exactly what happened in reality. The ringtone as well.
Mizuki didn't necessarily hear it. I understand that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's our only lead.
And it is something. It wouldn't have been there for no reason. Also, where's our hot date with Iris? Am I missing something? Are we doing a hot date with Iris on like, tomorrow? I thought it was supposed to be tonight. Anyway, anything catch your eye? Date, you're on fire.
As I mentioned earlier, I cannot say for certain if there was a phone here. However, if there is, it must be well hidden.
Like up one of those horsey's butts? Have you tried looking up the horsey's butts?
CSI has already searched the area thoroughly.
Every time I hear CSI, I want to go, yeah! Don't get fooled again! Don't get fooled again! That's CSI, right? That's one of the CSIs. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's like, no, because Law & Order's like, down, 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 down. Okay, I'm butchering that too. But you get the idea. CSI is the one that's, yeah!
But they did not discover anything.
Well hidden, huh? Maybe a place you can't see with the naked eye.
He said naked. Well, we have X-ray vision, right? So it shouldn't be an issue for us. Do you see anywhere suspicious? This just feels... Okay, I'm sorry. After hearing maybe not a place you can see with the naked eye, that makes me want to immediately start looking around for a place we can't see with our naked eye. However, that's not what the game wants us to do, I don't think. I think the game just wants us to talk to Aiba again. If that's the case, I don't know. To me, once we get down to just being one statement left, why even break the pace by stopping talking? Just continue the conversation, I feel, until there's nothing left to converse. Like, I don't know. That's just my stance on the matter. It just feels kind of clunky. I think I've already talked about this, but yeah.
Let me see. I need to analyze the surroundings.
See, like, why didn't you just do this immediately without having to trigger it? Just seems pointless. This seems like the waste of time. Not looking for alternate branches in when looking to, you know, branch in the timelines. That I enjoy. This, to me, this is the waste of time. Wait, what? I'm sorry, what?
It is certainly the case that the phone would be placed somewhere not readily visible to the naked eye.
Did I really have to click that again for no reason?
If it exists at all.
Wait, do I not have to click? Am I supposed to be looking around now? Oh. That's just bad conveyance, because sometimes we do have to just keep talking to them. And she stays green. So... Oy. Last night, Mizuki was found in that column. Why was she in there? Last night, Mizuki... I don't think text should stay green if there's nothing of interest left to say. I feel like if you're examining it the first time, maybe then, you know, it's fine if it doesn't say anything major, but if it's something you examine multiple times, and after you examine it once, it should only stay green if there's something relevant left. If it's not relevant, then it's just wasting your time. So where are we supposed to look for this X-ray stuff? Pole? Pole dance? It's a metal pole. Iris is here, she'd make a pole dancing joke. She already did. Where's our hot date with Iris? I feel gypped. I feel cock-teased. I feel stood up. Although maybe I'm just misunderstanding the time. Horsey. Oh, of course! Sure. What are we looking for? We're looking for a phone. Wait. Oh. I mean, okay. Sure. That makes some kind of sense. I mean, I guess where else would it have been? Like, what else is there to even an X-ray at this point? It's just the horses, or maybe the phone, not the phone booth, the control room, or the thing, anyways, so there wasn't actually that many options. It makes some amount of sense it being hidden in a horse, but like, I don't know, it just feels like, why couldn't we just X-ray everything, potentially? Why just this? That feels too convenient. Like, Aiba knew, oh, it's got to be this, so do the X-ray on this, instead of letting us choose what to X-ray. Granted, that would have required rendering aspects for X-rayed things, maybe more than necessary, but doing that would have made the game feel more natural and less convenient.
Look at that.
It appears to be a smartphone.
It doesn't seem so smart. Why is it inside a horse? That seems pretty dumb.
I knew it was in the horse.
No, you didn't.
Don't lie. You doubted me.
Okay.
So how do I get it out?
Do I have to cut the horse in half?
I cannot find any weaknesses or seams in the horse's body.
So how did it get in there in the first place? The mouth or the butt? Wait, didn't I joke about that? And I said something was hitting up the horse's butt. I don't even remember what I was joking about. But I definitely said something about the horse's butt and hiding things in there. And something was actually potentially hidden in the butt. It might have also been the mouth, but that doesn't align with my joke, so I'm going to say it was the butt.
The horse's neck does not detach either.
How'd it get in there in the first place? Maybe the horse was built around the phone? Like the phone was already in there when the horse was being built?
There must be some hole or something.
Holes. Gay. Sexual.
I found one.
Oh, you have one? I mean, you found one.
Where?
The mouth of the horse.
Oh, it was the mouth. No, I want it to be the butt. That makes my joke funnier, because I said that earlier when I was joking, but then it ended up being true. But it can't be true if it's the mouth, so it has to be the butt.
I might be able to fit inside.
Okay.
One moment.
Oh, like that? No, like your eyeball form, of course. Are you going to be able to come out afterwards? Probably, but... What are your,
I got it!
Oh, that easily! I thought you were going to...
Yes. Good job, Iba.
I thought they were going to do a whole thing. Like, I thought she was going to go inside, and then we'd be talking to her when she was inside, but we never even... Oh, we got a clue! Holy shit, our first clue list! Blue's Clues! Smartphone!
Iba, who owned this phone?
Who was the owner?
The number is...
I told Iba the number. The results came back quickly. Oh, I told Iba the number. So it doesn't actually matter what the number was? It's irrelevant, so they didn't bother telling us?
This is a rental phone.
That reminds me. Matt Colville. He makes a lot of Matt Colville makes a lot of D&D videos. And even though I don't actually watch his stream of... what's he call his stream? I forget exactly what he calls his D&D stream. I don't watch it much. I do watch his a lot of the other videos he makes. But anyways, what I was saying was that there was... even though I don't watch it much, I did watch it a bit at first. And there was this one stream where, like, there was a character whose name he didn't know, but was important to the plot. And so... he just said, my character tells your characters the name of this person, but without actually saying the character's name, and that made me laugh. And now this just now reminded me of that, so that's why I brought it up. Anyways, Dungeons and Dragons.
a rental.
The owner is unknown. It is registered under a false identity.
So they're a big fat phony. So you mean it's a burner phone?
Come on.
It's a clue, but it's not a very good one. I mean, if it was, the game would be over pretty quick, probably. Okay, we done? Or are we supposed to look some more?
Date, look at the device history.
What is the point in that? What is the point in getting me to look again? Why not just continue the conversation? Okay, I gotta stop complaining about this. It's just, it is an issue, and I've now complained about it, and it's dumb. But God, it's dumb. Alright, I'm done. No more complaining about it. That just is how the game is. Clearly, the issue's not gonna go away. Ellipses. I've struggled with that in the past, and I will freely admit that. When there's an issue that persists throughout the game, I'm really bad about dropping it. Like, every time the issue keeps coming up, I keep being like, oh, this is an issue that exists. And I'm really trying to get better about, you know, just saying, yeah, that's an issue, and just know that it'll bug me the whole game, but just not keep bringing up that it bugs me. And I'm trying to get better about that, because I know it's annoying when you know that you know, but, like, it's hard. So anyways, I have noticed that about myself, and that is a bad thing, and I'm trying to fix it, and hopefully we can start here by me never talking about this again, but you know that it's still gonna bug me. Anyways.
It's gone. No outgoing call history.
Okay, wait, no call history. Got it.
What about the incoming history?
Incoming history? Ellipses?
Only one call.
Oh, shoot, who's the call from? Who are you gonna call? Are these the Ghostbusters? That's relevant because Date doesn't like ghosts.
9:02 p.m. yesterday.
9:02 p.m. yesterday was the day of the murder, the Red Room. And what happened at 9:02? Wait, Mizuki did a thing around then, right? Or am I don't know. That hasn't been added to our clues, I don't think.
Mizuki and Ota discovered the corpse at approximately 9 p.m.
Yeah, I was right. It was about 9. I thought so. Okay. So 9:02 p.m. What does that mean? Maybe Mizuki heard the phone call, but is it her phone? No, it's a burner phone. So that wouldn't make sense if it's Mizuki's phone. Maybe she heard the phone coming from inside the horse, and that was sort of like, it freaked her out, and that sort of related maybe the phone call ring somehow entranced her with some kind of melody to make her take the knife and something, fill in the blank. Step 1, phone call. Step 2, blank, blank, blank. Step 3, profit.
Mizuki must have heard this phone.
That would connect to what we experienced in Somnium.
And that's why the phone call was coming from nowhere. She didn't know where it was coming from. You kidding me? Do I have to press A again? Alright. I said I was gonna stop, but oh my god, game. Really? 3 times to just press A on the same goddamn thing? Okay. Now I'm gonna stop. Maybe. Hopefully.
Who is the caller?
Their name isn't displayed. The number isn't in their contacts.
Name isn't displayed, number isn't... Okay, so we don't know whose phone this is, and we don't know who called the phone either. Probably because the person who called the phone is the one who set it there in the first place to freak out Mizuki.
In fact, there are no contacts.
Of course there aren't, because this burner phone's probably here for the one purpose of freaking out Mizuki. That was probably the only purpose.
No numbers at all.
Not surprising. The phone had no email address or browsing history that could be a clue either. Just the one clue, the call at 9:02 p.m. Never watched 90210, but like, I know that was the name of a show, so jokes, references. I had Aiba look up the number. Oh yes, the number that you're still not going to tell us. The player.
This number is also from a rental phone.
Oh, the number that called the phone. Well, duh. That makes sense. Whoever this person was, probably a killer, is very crafty and being thorough. He set the burner phone and called it with another burner phone. Makes sense.
No owner is registered.
Oh my god, again? How many times? How many times?
Oh.
What happened?
The battery died.
Well, that's bad. That's battery!
The screen turned off.
Oh god, oh no, let's just make sure it doesn't happen mid my stream recording. Okay. Alright, now what? Now what do we do? What do we do, mommy? What am I supposed to do I just keep investigating this horse? It's a horse from the merry-go-round. Okay. What? Okay, now I just gotta investigate everything because I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do anymore. Skewed horse. Merry-go-round horse skewed upside down. Looks like that's not gonna be used for a merry-go-round anymore. It looks pathetic. I mean, I didn't actually realize those were real horses when I first played this. It wasn't until I got to the dream world that I realized that, oh, those were meant to be real horses. I thought it was like, I didn't realize it was just, I mean, they're not real horses, but real images of horses. I thought it was like a horse plant. I thought that's what it was. Like the horseradish, that's the name of the plant. What is this? Roof? It's been 8 years since Bloom Park closed. The weather has gotten to it pretty bad. Are we done? We can't exit. There's no map button. We can't be, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map. What can we do? Okay, turn the other way. No, that's the other way. Turn down, turn up. What the fuck do we do? Am I missing something? Anything new in case notes? Nope, not at all. What do we do? Am I missing? R, auto. Nothing happening. Whoa, okay, am I stuck? Did I softlock? I softlocked Face Day Night earlier today. Did I softlock I too? What? Am I missing? Oh, Cityscape? Kawasaki District buildings up in the distance. Okay, is that it? Holy crap, what are we missing? What am I missing? Oh, Aiba! Oh, I completely missed her. Completely and utterly. The lighting on Aiba blends in with the hair of the horse. It looks all like the same thing. Bad conveyance. Alright. Call the number I just gave you. What? That's such bad conveyance. Just go straight into the conversation. Unless there's something else I have to look around at, why pull me out of it? It just seems so pointless. I guess this is an example of me continuing to talk, but this is a twist on the bad thing I've been talking about, because this is an example of, you know, me thinking there was something else for me to do, as opposed to me just thinking it's a time waste to have to click it again. Now it's not only a time waste, but it's an extra time waste because I thought there was something else I had to do because I didn't even realize I was supposed to still be talking to Aiba. I didn't even see Aiba. So, just bad conveyance.
Aiba, remember the number I just gave you?
It doesn't make this a bad game, it's just clunky.
Of course.
Call it.
Oh shoot, it connected. Are we talking to a killer? I did not expect it to connect. Oh, I bet I know what happened. I was gonna say, there's no way the killer or whoever would have actually picked up the phone. It would not have happened. They would have just probably dumped it somewhere. Probably what happened is somebody found the phone, and they're the one answering, and they're wondering if the person calling is the owner, right? Connected! What's up? My name is Date. You want to go on a date with me because my name in English is spelled date?
My name is Kaname Date. I'm with the Metropolitan Police Department.
You shouldn't lead with that. You don't want to tell them you're part of the Popo. That'll make them nervous.
Are you an idiot?
They hung up.
Well, I mean, yeah, you told them you're part of the Popo. Probably thought there was some illegal activity going on. They didn't want to get involved.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, come on. That was pretty dense. It's like, think some moves ahead, will ya? You called the phone, expecting nothing to come of it. I understand that, but you still have to have a plan for when something does come of it.
What kind of low IQ ignoramus calls a suspicious number and says they are from the police?
Yeah, I gotta agree with Aiba on this one. Come on, Date. She's only 5 years old and she knows what's up. You're being a dum-dum.
I couldn't help it. I wasn't ready. I just said the first thing that came into my head.
That's the problem. You should have been ready. You should have been expecting, what if someone does pick up? What do I do? Don't just assume they're not gonna pick up. If you assume they're not gonna pick up, don't even try.
You told me to call.
Yeah! Come on! Oh, Date, don't be such a stupid.
I didn't think it would work.
Yeah, but you gotta be ready for the possibility that it will.
Disappointing.
I agree. Very disappointing. Come on, Date.
There is no other word for it.
You're telling me.
Can you call it again?
Aiba, can you call it again?
Doubt it'll work. Maybe you could pretend you're somebody else.
I'll be ready this time, I swear.
They say there's, what's the phrase? You only get one first chance? You only get one first impression?
Are you sure?
Yeah, trust me.
What if they don't pick up this time? How will that freak you out?
The number you have dialed is no longer in service.
Not surprised.
Damn, call deny.
Call deny? As one word?
Call deny?
Yeah, I'm with you, Aiba. What?
Yeah, call denied.
Then just say call denied. You don't have to call denied. I mean, just seems like you're just trying to make up words to be fancy, Date. And I understand that, however, there's no one other than your robotic eye to laugh at your jokes, and robots aren't real people. I mean, what? Where's Iris?
Oh, the thing Reika from the Cabaret Club did to your number.
Ha 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 ha. Who is this Reika person again?
Damn, you remember that?
Oh god, we have choices now. Why was the phone in the horse? What cell tower did that call connect to? Cell tower. Who is the person we called? Call Reika!
What? Why?
Why not? Make use of the moment.
I want to hear her voice.
Oh my god.
She put you on call deny.
Can't you try from another line?
I can,
I love that. Oh, the acting's so good. I can. Oh, the sass.
but I won't.
Nice. I think that this game had very good voice direction. Yeah. I have said that I don't think voice acting is needed for a big game like this, and you got to be very careful if you're going to put voicing in, because I think there can be something gained from the ambiguity of lines not being voiced, letting the player decide how they think they'd be voiced in theory, in their mind. But if you're going to voice them, just do a fun job, and I think they've done a pretty fun job, so.
Use a payphone if you want to call her.
I don't have my own I don't have my own phone. You don't have your own phone? What? No, or, oh, let me guess. You make calls through iBar or whatever. Like, she can probably connect you to people, so you don't need your own phone, right? Because you have iBar, but that means you're at iBa's whims. You're whipped. As long as I'm within range, I can use iBa to make any call I need to. Whether traditional line or dial message, I can have iBa help me. But if iBa doesn't want to help you, you're fucked. iBa's connected to my mind wirelessly as well. She's in your head. She's controlling you. Even when she's outside my eye socket, I can talk normally. Why was the phone in the horse? What cell tower? And who is the person we called? Why was the phone in the horse? Actually, what cell tower? I am curious about that.
Near 3rd Street, Shinjuku.
Ooh, near 3rd. I'm not too up and up on the whole how cell phones work. Cell towers. Interesting. I am learning things about cell phones, I think. 3rd Street, Shinjuku. Is that near here?
That's a wide range.
I guess it's not near here.
Can you tell if they called from a smartphone?
They did.
You can tell that? Well, I guess, because smartphones are smart, right? So you can tell that they're smart, and you can tell dumb phones are just dummy dum-dums.
I can tell from the number.
Okay.
Does it have GPS?
The phone is likely capable of that function, but it has been disabled.
Okay. Smartphone, you can tell from the number. You can't... Wait, oh, the number. You can tell from the number that it's a smartphone? Interesting. So is that because smartphones have some kind of thing in their number that makes them smart? It's been disabled. GPS. Okay. GPS is probably a handy thing for me. I'm good with directions, but I'm bad with northeast, southwest. I gotta get better about that. I don't know if I ever will, to be honest. The sun rises in what direction again? There's a puzzle early on in Professor Layton that assumes you just know which direction the sun rises. It doesn't bother telling you, but it expects you to know for the answer, and I don't. I think it's east, west. I don't know. It's either in east and west, and then sets in the other one. It's not north south. I know that much.
The power also appears to be off.
All right.
I cannot connect from any line. Because you blew it.
Yeah, he really did. Only one first impression. Okay. Who is the person we called? Why was the phone in the horse? Why was the phone in the horse?
Unknown.
Any theories?
But it does appear to be deliberate.
I would think so.
Did the culprit do this? Or did someone else?
Almost certainly the culprit.
And for what specific purpose?
To freak out Mizuki, right? A phone like this, set up like that? To me, that seems to be the first conclusion you would draw. Are we gonna head to Shinjuku then? I thought we were having a date with Iris. Maybe that's supposed to be another day, and I thought it was supposed to be today, and I was just factually wrong.
There would be no point to that now.
I do what I want, woman. You're not the boss of me. I mean, you are, but please let me do what I want.
The recipient is alerted to our presence and likely on the move.
Yeah, we could ask about witnesses. See if anybody saw any suspicious, shady figures with a phone and then hanging up quickly or something. You don't know. Someone might have been perspective.
Right.
Left. Who is the person we called?
Probably someone involved in the incident.
I don't believe you.
They hung up as soon as they heard you mention the police,
I believe you.
then refused further incoming calls.
I definitely believe you.
That behavior is at the very least suspicious.
Sounds right. I think I already said that. Let's go.
Iba, let's get going.
It's time to fight, fight, fight.
There's nothing more here.
Hajimeru, yo.
Where are we going?
Not Shinjuku, I guess. Your hot date with Iris? I thought it already happened, but I guess not. I thought it was supposed to be happening.
Iris's house?
Oh, is that where our hot date was? I thought we were going out about the town. I guess we're going to Iris's house. Okay.
Yeah.
Ellipses. I mean, why did I say ellipses? There was no reason. I said it anyways.
I'm curious.
Oh, so it's not for your hot date?
About your prophecy?
About her naked body, which was also happened to be dead, so that's unfortunate, but I mean, it was naked. Side boob.
Absurd. It was nothing.
Obviously it had to be something. Why was she there in Mizuki's dream, unless our dreams were crossing streams?
Let's hope so.
Oh, I hope not. I mean, I hope part of it was. I don't want her to die, but I wouldn't mind the naked part. Oh, I was sitting on the horse's head. It's flashing, which means we can go now. Hi. What is even the point of this map when we only ever get one choice? Okay, let's go to Sangan's house. I mean, Sagan residence. Bibbidi bobbidi boo. Let's go. Saturday, 10:30 p.m. Sangan residence.
Coming!
Oh boy.
Date!
He looks kind of stoned. Okay, so let's see. Low table! Let's get it on right on this low table, Iris. Come on, right here, right now. Let's go. Nothing on the table. I feel cheated. Where is my goody goody gumdrop? Cushion. A cushion.
Hey, Iba. What kind of furniture always catches a cold?
It's because you can cushion the blow.
An absurd question. Inanimate objects cannot be afflicted by viruses or bacteria.
And Iba has the straight and narrow response. I wonder, does... Okay, so Pewter apparently designed her personality, but she's been like, you know, jacked into Date's mind waves. So does he have an influence on her personality at all? Like, you know, things like disliking dirty jokes and stuff. Does he actually get off on her, you know, hardlining his jokes and not actually reciprocating? Does he actually enjoy that in some weird sick way mentally? I could see that maybe to an extent.
You could at least let me tell my joke.
Cushion? A cushion. Another cushion. Phone? There's a phone! It's nothing. Light? A window. You can see the trees and sky outside. Picture. There's a drawing. A drawing on the wall. Did Iris draw this as a child? Curious. Door. There's a door. There's a dining table. There's a kitchen counter. There's a ceiling fan. Hey! Alright, let's just talk to... Ooh, look at you making yourself all pretty. We can't even examine... Oh, the bookshelf. A bookshelf. No books in it. Definitely a bookshelf. Sort of like a non-alcoholic wine. Again? Oh, just a bookshelf. The light? Alright, there's just nothing. Alright, the only thing that matters in this room is you, Iris. How are you? Where's your mum? Oh, well, ellipses.
Date, you have confirmed that Iris is safe.
Okay.
Are you done here?
No, we gotta have hot, steamy sex, right?
I know.
How are you?
I'm hop, hop, hoppy happy.
You're hop, hop, hoppy happy. Is that related at all to hap, hap, happy, hopey?
Hop, hop, hop. Rabbit goes hop.
Rabbit? But you got... Aren't those supposed to be cat ears? Have you been meant to be a rabbit this whole time? I feel ashamed. I assumed cat ears, like cat-made cafe. Maybe it's a rabbit-made cafe. My whole perspective is shifting. Ellipses. Also, you don't sound fine. That sounded forced and fake.
Why do you ask?
Oh, well, you see...
Oh, I just noticed that she has an A on her jacket with, for the A set, so that's interesting.
Because I saw your dead body in a dream.
You were also naked.
Are you seriously going to tell her that?
I mean, she's the one who said to me that she thinks she's gonna die, so it may be relevant and could help her avoid her death if she knows the details.
You hush.
Where's your mom?
By the way, where's your mom?
She left earlier.
Left to do what?
She got a Nile message from someone.
It's sketchy as heck.
She looked kind of panicky, too.
Maybe she's about to die.
Where did she go?
Dunno. She didn't tell me.
Parents should be more responsible and tell their kids when they're going somewhere sketchy late at night. Well, then again, maybe she didn't want to tell her because it was going to be something super duper stupid sketchy. And she doesn't want to get her getting involved. But in that case, maybe you should lie so at least Iris thinks she knows. But if you lie and you're caught in your lie that's bad, but not as bad as something super sketchy happening and you just dying. Look. Iris is looking at me impatiently. Oh, you're not going to comment on her legs this time.
Date! You came!
I did.
But aren't you a little early?
Am I? Was our date supposed to be on another day? I don't think that was made clear.
Huh?
You said you would play Shovel Forge with me tomorrow.
I don't think he said that he would play Shovel Forge with you. I mean, I don't mind. That sounds fun. But I thought you said it was going to be a date. But I thought you recommended Shovel Forge and he said no, and then it just turned into date otherwise?
No, I didn't. I did promise to go on a date with you.
Oh.
Tomorrow. It's not even midnight yet.
Did we say tomorrow? I thought it was going to be tonight. Darn. Cock teased. Well, we'll start our date early, baby. What? Ellipses.
I kept my promise by staying home, so you need to keep your promise, Date.
Ooh. Interesting. Interesting leverage. You actually did stay home. Now, Where would you have gone otherwise? Would you have followed your mum? Would you have went to some hot club? Would you have done some more? I mean, if you're staying home, that gives you an opportunity to stream, right? Unless you're streaming at your studio these days.
Oh, did you want something to drink?
Only the saliva from your mouth. Okay.
No, sorry. I should be going.
What? Leaving already?
Seems so.
Yeah, I have some work to do.
Especially if we're gonna be dating tomorrow. Can't be wasting time here right now, right?
Well, will you at least watch my stream at 1?
AM or PM?
Stream?
Are you streaming at AM or PM? Maybe I could raid you. Maybe I'll add you to my auto host list. No, you're probably pretty big. A bit big for me right now. You should generally only host and raid other people that are about your size because you can kind of help each other grow. If there's someone way bigger than you, you're not actually going to help them that much. They would probably help you a bunch, but they generally wouldn't probably bother. But yeah, you could luck out sometimes and they might bother. But anyways.
Don't you remember? I'm an internet idol.
Yeah.
And you're gonna stream online?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At 1 in the morning.
1 in the morning. Okay, yeah. So it's okay. My time is actually closer to PM. Right now, it's actually 1 PM for me. So that's actually my normal time. So yours is like inverted of me by 12 hours. That would not conflict with my streaming schedule at all. So I could maybe add you to my auto host list, I guess. But would you host me back? I doubt it.
Yeah.
You're a young woman. You shouldn't stay up so late.
By 18. Is she in school at this point? She says she just turned in at 18, right? If she just turned 18, then that means she's probably still in school. I'd say once you leave school, though, your sleeping schedule can really be flexible, especially if you're like, an idle streamer person type thing. Because the idea of 1 a.m., I mean, how long would you stream for? You stream until, what, 4 a.m.? I mean, that's a weird sleeping schedule, but my sleeping schedule is weird in the other way. I tend to get up at about 4. Instead of going to sleep at 4 a.m., I tend to get up at about 4 a.m., sometimes earlier. So, I don't know. I might even get up so early they get up at midnight. Very rarely. But, yeah.
Ouch. Oh, geez, you sound like an old man.
Compared to you.
Because he is an old man.
30's not old.
It's fine. Today isn't for work, it's just a personal stream.
Oh, just a casual personal stream. And you're playing some Shovel Forge, is that right?
That's not the issue.
And tomorrow is Sunday.
And that's when you gotta do your date, so she's gotta get her stream done now before your date.
The day isn't the issue either.
Oh, I think it kind of is. I mean, if you have, like, school or work important tomorrow, you probably shouldn't be, you know, up to, like, 4 in the morning, only to have to wake up at, like, 8 a.m. Then again, you should probably try to keep a consistent sleeping schedule regardless. So if you're, like, streaming at, 1, and then, Sunday happens, and it's like, oh, it's because it's the weekend still. And as soon as the week comes about, it's going to be a weird, constant switching your sleep schedule, and you gotta hope you adjust in time. And it's not very healthy to constantly switch it like that. It's fine. You can really get your sleep schedule set however you want. It can be as weird as you want. It could be like, wake up at 6 p.m., sleep at math. 10 a.m. It could be something really weird like that. Sorry, not 10 a.m. Yeah, 10 a.m. Wake up 6 p.m., sleep at 10 a.m. That's, yeah, that jives. It could be something really weird like that, just as long as it's consistent. I feel like if it's not consistent, that could be an issue.
Anyway, please watch, okay?
Maybe I'll turn it on and just listen, just to give you an extra view. But I'm not promising that I'll actually watch it. Oh, gosh, Baka.
I'll ask you about it on tomorrow's date.
Oh gosh, you're gonna have a quiz, so I'm gonna have to actually watch it? Fuck! I'm caught! Ellipses. You know I have, like, work and stuff I gotta do?
Fine.
Oh my god, he gave in! I like Iris. She's too meta.
Date, I have been thinking.
Yeah.
I am glad that nothing bad happened.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, you're right.
Because sometime real soon,
I'm gonna die!
I'm going to die.
Have you seen the Make-A-Wish Foundation? Have you made your wish there yet? I mean, then again, if her illness is like some psychological trippy dream thing, she probably wouldn't be able to really prove that to doctors. Or if she did, they'd probably start cutting up her body to try to figure out what's up with her. Iris's words come to me. I stepped down hard on the accelerator. Okay, let's go. Speed time. Speed run strats. Day 3 Sunday. Notice my screen freezing sometimes during these days transitions. And it's not just on the recorder. It's also the game just tends to freeze. Anyways, day 3. Okay. Sunday, 9:37 a.m. Police headquarters. Oh, we didn't have an extra dream. So I think that confirms it. I think that confirms that... Are we going to start all our days like this with boss? I wouldn't mind. I think that confirms that, for the most part, we're probably going to have one dream section each day. And we're not necessarily going to have one that's with... I think we probably would have a few more with Date. Because it'd be weird for them to start that Date plot and then go nowhere with it. But I guess we're not always going to double up. Oh, there's that freaking switch in the legs thing again. You gotta stop it, boss. You gotta stop it. That's too sexy. Anything new in our case notes? No, still nothing. Okay. In that case, myself, as always, I am the most handsomest. Talk to myself. There'd be no point. Let's not. No! I'll look crazy. Let's not. You'll look beautiful! I don't want to talk to myself like an idiot, but you were doing it yesterday. Come on, embrace the idiocy. Absolutely not. I will command you. Play a game?
Let's play a word game.
Okay. I guess that led somewhere.
Okay, bring it on.
Hey, he's talking to himself.
Say white 10 times.
White, 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 white. Oh, shoot. Now that's recorded on footage for everyone to see. I probably messed up. I think that was 10 times. Or white 10 times. But he has quotes around white, so.
White, 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 white.
What's the joke?
Think of your favorite cabaret girl. Now, what does a cow drink?
Milk? Okay.
Milk.
White milk? You can't end the joke there! Aiba's outside my eye socket right now, but I can still see through her as if she were in my socket. That's because her body and the optic nerve are connected wirelessly. Uh-huh. Gotta love that Wi-Fi. You really need to think about an Ethernet connection though. I mean, what? There's a handsome devil. Or would I rather be an angel? You can just be neither. You could be the fallen angel, the third of the three. That's a tough one. I'll keep this going, man. In any case, a gorgeous man is in Aiba's sight. Oh, it's over. Is that how it ends? Really? Hold on. Think of your favorite cat. Now, what is it? White? Milk? Is that really where you end the joke? Come on, you could have went so dirtier. From the creator of the frickin' 999 and the great elevator joke, that's where you end it? For frickin' shame. Okay, one thing any status update on Mario? Foster childhood friend Mario.
I feel woozy. I had too much to drink last night.
Is he like, Woody thing where you like pull the wire up his ass and he'll say a new joke every day? Maybe he's like a fortune cookie. A new day, a new saying. Mario. Okay, that's it? Alright, I'm not gonna look around at everything. Back to the boobies. I'm back to the boss. Back to the legs. Mizuki.
She was returned to the hospital after the sync. She'll probably be hospitalized for a while.
Oh, that's a sad face, Mizuki. We sometimes get a happy face, Mizuki. Not this time. This is sad faced.
Strange.
What is?
Mizuki's phone is at home, Date.
Does that mean we should go to her home?
The GPS and Wi-Fi access point confirm this.
Okay, let's roll out, Scrabby and Gooby.
She went home by herself?
By herself? But what if there's, like, people wandering around at night that are gonna, like, kill her? That'd be bad.
Possibly.
I thought she was going to the hospital or whatever, though. Boss even said just that. She was returned to the hospital.
But why?
Nande desu ka? Nazeta!
Unknown.
Now I'm gonna examine myself some more. No. Aiba? Anything stand out to you about about Mizuki? Anything stand out to you?
Date, you promised to go on a date with Iris yesterday.
And you're just gonna bring that up to boss. Well, I guess it's part of the report that you always give her. So there's no secrets, I suppose. No secrets between me and boss. Because of Aiba.
What exactly are you planning to do?
Well, I mean, I won't do anything, but I mean, if she takes her clothes off and, starts making out with me, I won't object to that. And I probably won't object to the idea of maybe persuading her to do so. But I wouldn't... What?
What? Seriously?
I mean, it's not rape if I fall and my penis accidentally hits her. What?
It's a social date.
Social. Call it what you want, Date.
A man's promise is his bond.
Where'd that come from?
You absolutely must keep your word.
Okay. I'm surprised you're actually giving him the go. You're encouraging him on this. Seems odd to me.
Have you ever heard of a white lie?
Maybe, this means maybe Aiba's honor. Maybe Aiba's a thing with honor. Or maybe she wants Date to be a good person. Maybe she does. Maybe she likes the idea of Date liking her, but hasn't fully formed the feelings enough to the point of developing the idea of jealousy.
So, you're gonna act like it never happened.
Oh, that would be bad. You shouldn't do that. Like, she seems like the kind of person who'd be vindictive. She's like vixenish. From what we saw, the whole blackmail thing, she'd get your ass.
That's not what I said. The day's not over yet.
So what, you're only gonna do it for like 5 minutes?
If I go see her and socialize for a bit, that's a date, right?
Ooh, she's not gonna like that.
Oh, so you are not planning a real date then?
You should be the man, plan the movie that you're gonna see, plan the food that you're gonna eat. That is the least you could do, good sir.
No, of course not.
If you say so.
Oh, I bet it seems like Aiba was looking forward to it too. Darn. No hot, steamy date.
You almost sound relieved, Aiba.
Really? That's not what I got from the voice. In which case, maybe the actress was given bad direction. I think so far the game's had good direction, but I did not hear any relief at all in that voice. To me, it sounded like Aiba was displeased with Date. That's the read I got based on the voice acting that was coming out. But now what Boss is saying is completely in conflict with that. This is the potential issue that can arise from bad direction with voice acting. Maybe I'm speaking too soon, but it seems like she's bringing up something that I did not at all catch, so...
Pardon?
Are you jealous?
I was just talking about how it doesn't seem like she has the whole jealousy thing, and that she seems to be encouraging him, but maybe... Okay. Seems like they're doing a 180, because if we, like, listen to some of those lines from before, like, it seemed to me like Aiba was definitely encouraging him.
What exactly are you planning to do?
That's slightly jealous, but there's this one,
A man's promise is his bond.
and this.
You absolutely must keep your word.
And, like, it seems like she's encouraging him. And then there's this.
Oh, so you are not planning a real date then?
That sounds sassy. Like she's... To me, that's her talking down to him. Like, how rude. You can't do a real date? Boss saying that she sounds relieved, that's not coming through to me at all. Not in the slightest. Ugh. Granted, if she is jealous, that's an interesting quirk of her character, but maybe she herself doesn't understand the jealousy, and it does come through in theory, though I don't hear it coming through.
Impossible!
I guess that's the first bit of her sounding jealous.
I could never be jealous of a silly little human like her.
You are much smaller than her, you know. You are an eyeball. Also, Waifu Wars, eyeball versus breasts versus bunny ears?
Uh-huh. Sure.
Ellipses. Anyways, back to boobs. I'm back to boss. Back to legs. About the phone.
I asked HQ to look into it.
Okay.
They found a few things.
What'd they find?
First, the owner was Shoko Nadami.
Okay. So, it's like a burner phone, but all of her stuff was deleted. Everything was deleted. Was this because whoever the killer was used her phone in his plan, or her plan, but didn't... It was like an impromptu burner phone, but didn't use an actual burner phone, just used Shoko's phone as the burner phone? Seems odd. Alternatively, Shoko was planning something herself. Based on the dream sequence, it seems like Shoko was not the nicest person. I don't know how accurate that dream was of Mizuki's, but it seems from that like Shoko was not a very nice person. So maybe she was planning something dastardly and it backfired on her to some extent. So maybe she was actually going to do a thing and whoever killed her took advantage of her own plan. Maybe.
It was Shoko's phone?
How do you know Shoko? We still don't have an answer to that question.
Yes. Her face was registered in the phone's facial recognition authentication.
Oh yeah, of course, that thing. Who called it?
Who called the phone?
Sorry, we don't know that yet. They called from a burner phone.
Not surprising.
They didn't register a name.
Okay, so the phone they called from was a real burner phone. This phone was not. It was actually Shoko's phone. It was being used as a burner phone of sorts, but it technically wasn't. Interesting.
I can make a deduction with this information.
What's your deduction?
We know that the phone belonged to Shoko.
Sure.
Right.
Whoever it was made their call at 9:02 p.m.
Yeah-huh.
after Shoko was killed.
Right.
I believe we can make an assumption here.
What are you making?
The caller probably wasn't the murderer.
I'm not following. The call was made after the murder. To me, it seems still like the most likely is that the caller was the murderer. It was Shoko's phone. Somebody killed Shoko, took her phone, used it as a burner phone, got away, then called Mizuki as part of his murdery plan. I still am on that line of thought and don't see why you're coming off of it. I don't see a reason to suspect it wasn't the murderer. Persuade me.
Why would they call the phone of the person they just killed?
Because it's part of their plan to freak out Mizuki. That's the whole plan. That's why they deleted all of... To me, I'm still not seeing a reason to think that it wasn't the murderer.
Maybe.
I don't agree with that line of thought.
But the culprit might have been trying to get Mizuki to call,
That's not exactly where I was going with it, but sure.
so that they can bring her to the scene.
What? She was already at the scene. What are you talking about? Am I missing something? They can bring her to the scene? She was already at the scene when the phone call went off, though, right? Assumedly? I don't know what you're talking about.
But then why hide the phone?
So Mizuki couldn't find it, to freak her out. Right? Isn't that part of the idea, I think?
They would have left it somewhere easier to find.
No, they didn't want it to be found.
True.
What? False! What? What are we talking about? Am I missing something? Did I miss something crucial in that conversation? I don't know what they're talking about. Okay. About Mizuki.
There are many points of interest surrounding Mizuki, but we will need to speak with her directly.
Okay. And she may be at her house, so shouldn't we go there now?
I hope she gets better soon.
About the investigation.
I am watching the case file of Shoko Nadami as it is updated in real time.
Okay.
Currently, it appears as though there has been no significant progress.
Okay. As it's updated in real time by, like, the main CSI group, because you guys are just the mindy-windy group and not the main one.
Hey Date, why not go to that bar you haven't been to in a while?
Did she really just suggest that? Did you really just suggest to go into the Kabarabe? Isn't that a stripper bar? Am I misunderstanding? What? I thought you were getting jealous.
Bar.
Marble in Golden Yokocho.
Is this not a Kabarabe stripper bar? I see. Okay, I guess I could do that. Mama? What? Mama? Not your actual mama, I doubt. Mama runs Marble. She's an informant. Oh, that's why. Who knows just about everything there is to know about the criminal underworld. I understand. Maybe she knows something. Map. I can't map yet still, so what are you trying to do to me, game? Sitting on the desk. Okay, do we just gotta exhaust all the things? Anything else to report?
About Renju.
What about...
Renju.
What about him?
Yesterday I told you he vanished after he was questioned.
Sure.
Well, we found him.
Oh, again, you always find him in the morning and lose him at nights.
Where?
Central Hospital.
Was he in the crash?
He was brought there from a traffic accident.
Oh, farty farts.
He's unconscious and it's not looking good.
Double fartsicles. This is extra bad for Mizuki. Was it the killer who caused that crash because they were trying to get rid of both the parents? Because of something? Really don't like these people?
Could it be?
Capitol Highway?
Oh, you heard about it?
Yup.
We heard the report on the radio last night.
I can't believe it was about Renju.
Alright, about Renju.
Date, you should go talk to him.
Seems good.
He is Shoko Nadami's former husband, after all.
Uh-huh.
He might have some information.
Mm-hmm. And he keeps slipping away at night, so it's probably a good chance to do it.
But he's still asleep, isn't he?
Smack him across the face and wake him up.
Rude! He's injured! That's very forceful of you.
You're his friend, right? He'll understand.
I mean, if you do that, I don't think I'd call you my friend anymore.
Come on.
With friends like these, who needs enemies? Okay. We still can't leave yet. Alright, who? Investigation.
There's been no progress, as usual.
Upon principle, I don't want to ask who called it, because I already asked that. If I have to ask it again, that's just so stupid.
The people at the main office are so incompetent. The smartphone you brought in yesterday is still our only lead.
Date the man with the plan. Also the X-ray eye vision. That's what got us the smartphone. Shame more people don't got X-ray eyes.
Hopefully there'll be a breakthrough.
Alright, fine. Who called it? I already asked this exact frickin' balls. Look. Boss is sitting on the desk with crossed legs. It's great.
But either way, our mysterious caller is suspicious.
Just continue where you left off. Why did you even make a break in the statement?
Consider this.
No.
They did not register the phone under their real name.
Yeah.
And also,
Yeah.
they hung up as soon as Date mentioned he was a cop.
Yeah. I doubt that's actually the killer. I think that's probably someone else who just found the phone, is my guess.
And on top of that, they blocked Date's number and turned off the phone.
Yeah.
The blame lies entirely with Date.
Yeah, very uncouth of him.
I suggest cutting his salary.
Oh shoot, we're coming up to Detective Gumshoe's salary evaluation. Where are the prosecutors?
I'll cut your battery.
What a lame comeback. He probably doesn't have the authorization.
Do it. I'll plug in somewhere.
What a weird conversation. How charged are you right now, Iba? You mentioned your, yesterday, I know in one of my streams you were like, I am 92% charged. How are you? To the skeleton, that's right. How charged are you now?
Anyway, we have to identify the caller.
That's fun. 92%. Is she 69 right now? 69% charged?
If you don't want your salary cut.
Really? Wow, really? Oh, come on, fuck you, bots.
Fine.
Oh my god, any other information about Shoko's phone?
All the history's been erased.
Uh-huh.
There's nothing on the phone itself, but we can still look up its records. I happen to have a friend at the cell company. The head office is looking into it now.
Summary. I have 3 places to check. Oh, do I actually get a choice for where to go for once? No. Central Hospital, where Renju is. I don't know if he's in any condition to talk, but it might help. I could also go home to see Mizuki or get information from Mama at Marble. So you're just not gonna do your date with Iris. Cock teased.
Let's move.
Completely cock teased. Okay.
Roger that.
You okay? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, we actually have a choice. Holy titty balls. Okay. So, will this choice matter on the flowchart? I don't know, and I'm not going to check the flowchart because I don't want it to be spoiled. Okay, let's see here. Central Hospital, Date Residence, or Marble. So we go to a bar, we go to see Renju, or we go to see Mizuki. I'm curious about Mizuki. I want to make sure she's okay. So we're going to go here. Did I do clickbait in my title? As in my title it says time for a hot steamy date, but it doesn't look like the date's gonna actually happen. Now it's not my fault, it's the game's fault for not actually following through on the hot steamy date. But it seems like that we're not actually gonna have the hot steamy date, which would be unfortunate. Mizuki? You're not Mizuki.
Hitomi Sagan, Iris's mother.
I thought we were going to what? Wait, I thought we were going to Date's... What? Why are you... And yes, Mizuki is here. Instead of at the hospital. She's lifting weights? Weightlifting? Why is she... Huh? And those are heavy fucking weights, it looks like. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looks like heavy... What are you doing here? Are you coming here to freaking... Are you gonna try to fuck with me? You trying to... You know I've been messing around with your daughter? You still wanna mess back? Just so you know, she started it by blackmailing me.
Yes, but why?
Why indeed? And don't you need like a key to get in here? Did you come in with Mizuki? Are you creeping on Mizuki? Are you the killer?
Oh, Date. Sorry for showing up like this.
You better be. Explanation now, please.
Mizuki, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What's it look like?
I don't... Are you better?
Bench pressing.
You... Words! Speaking! That was the whole thing. She was mute. She was mute yesterday. Is this like a double? Are there two Mizukis? What?
You can talk.
She can talk!
Yes, she's no longer mute.
How do you know this? What do you have to do with anything? Why are you here? Ellipses! Something's wrong. Something's wrong. Something's really wrong. What's going on? Is someone a double? Is someone... Why? Ellipses.
I received a Nile message from Mizuki last night.
Okay.
Teacher, can you please help me?
Oh, right. You're a teacher. I guess it says that in your file? No. Hitomi. Right. Elementary school teacher. Okay. Okay. I guess that's not too surprising. I don't know if we knew that already, but it makes sense. So that's how you guys know each other.
I understood right away.
You did?
The girl's been through so much.
Well, sure, but... Did she start speaking after you came to see her? What is this? How much did I have a role to play in this? Or was I irrelevant?
I couldn't say no to one of my students.
You're her teacher?
Seems all so sketchy. I feel like this is one of those cases of just a person being replaced. Like, not being real. Also, are those speakers? Those are some big-ass speakers if those are meant to be speakers. What do I use them for? What do I listen to?
That's right. Mizuki is in my homeroom class.
Okay.
I went to the hospital to pick her up.
Why? It's not like you're her mother, you're her teacher. I mean, yes, I know that her mother's dead, and I guess her father is... Okay, that's fair, but there's me! I guess she didn't want to bother me because I was working and stuff, but... Do you guys know each other that well?
She left earlier.
That's what she was doing?
She got a Nile message from someone.
If it was that, and if it wasn't anything sketchy, she should have told you!
Mizuki wrote a note saying that she wanted to go home.
Okay.
Not to Renju's house, but here.
I mean, yeah, this is her home, basically. It's been for the last while.
So that's the story.
How did you get in? Because Mizuki has a key and let you in?
I apologize for coming over without asking.
You're a weird creeper, you. And you also die in my dream, so that's kind of also weird. Are you real? Bench press. A bench press. That's it? You don't have anything else? So what about these freaking large speakers? Large speakers. That's it? What? Ado Rabbit?
That stuffed animal. It's Mizuki's favorite character.
Okay.
What's its name again?
Ado Rabbit?
Yeah, that's Ada Rabbit.
Sure.
You gave it to Mizuki on her birthday.
Daw.
You don't have to tell her that.
I'm sorry?
It's Ado Rabbit, a stuffed rabbit. Okay. Audio equipment. What are you doing here? Is this Mizuki's thing or your thing?
This is a nice sound system.
Did you not just comment on all of my things, woman? I don't even know why you're in here exactly. I mean, I know why. I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, it's nothing special. And it's not top of the line. I only spent a couple million yen.
Okay, a couple million yen is roughly the equivalent of about $20,000. That's quite a bit. That is quite a bit. And that's still not top of the line. I'd believe it, but like, what do you use it on? What do you use it for?
Oh, so it's cheap. That's good.
That's not cheap, Mizuki, you sassfrasser. You weren't even talking. I don't even believe you're the real Mizuki yet. I am not convinced. But, it's definitely not cheap. If it's like 20,000 bucks, no way. Even a few $100, I don't even know if I'd call it cheap. Cheap is like, you know, just 20 bucks. Just a couple thousand yen. That's cheap.
I spilled soda on it on accident.
Oh! Maybe if we call, like, do we still have the receipt? Date, did you keep the receipt? How old is it? Can you get a replacement?
You did what?
I feel his pain. I feel his pain so much because, oh, I know what the woes of technical equipment and audio equipment for an audiophile. And you're an audiophile? Haven't paid it off yet. Oh god. You put it on your credit card? Gosh. Oh, that's the worst when you have to continue paying off something that you're not even using anymore. Cause like, and I mean, how can you use it? Well, I mean, is it broken? Is it still working? Hopefully it's still working. A bed. Mizuki sleeps there every night. Where do you sleep? The couch, I guess? Door? The entrance. Refrigerator.
Date, I'm sorry.
Please don't keep interrupting me, woman. I'm looking around my own house. I, the player, though, Renegade, I'm looking around for the first time, so don't bug me as I'm looking around.
I looked inside your fridge earlier.
You fucking eavesdropping not eavesdropping, that's hearing. Snooping. Snoopy Snoop. Don't be a Snoopy Snoop. I don't like you. I don't trust you. You and freaking clone Mizuki over there. I don't trust either of you. You're freaking me out. I want to give Iris back.
Why do you have so much meat in there?
Why not? A growing boy / girl needs to eat her meat.
Oh, I'm on a diet.
What?
You see, I'm a recovering vegetarian.
What?
No, I'm kidding.
What even kind of joke is that? Why would you laugh? Are you coming on to him? Why else would you laugh at such a dumb joke? Why would you laugh? Are you coming on? That's too weird. Because your daughter is also coming on to us. You can't come on to us. You're closer in age, but that doesn't matter. Your daughter's already coming on to us. That's way weird. Makes it even weirder. Why did you laugh? What even is that joke? I'm on a diet. Maybe that's funnier in Japanese and it's poorly translated. I'm on a diet. You see, I'm a recovering vegetarian. Because there's a bunch of meat in there. It's not that funny. Crazy eyes much?
I am impressed you actually got a laugh.
I am too. Like, he's made some legitimately good jokes that I've laughed at. That was not one of them. Refrigerator. It's packed with beer, food, and a bunch of meat. Meat! Gotta eat more meat. Kitchen. Kitchen. There are seasonings and cooking equipment lying around. Pot? It's a pot. Alright. 3-seat sofa. So for me, Mizuki and Aiba's ghost. 3-seat sofa. He also uses a bed. Oh. I've been sleeping here for 4 years. Since Mizuki moved in. Mizuki took over my bed. Rip. Oh. There's a 3-seat sofa in the center of the room. God, what a waste. But I want to examine everything when it's green. Cushion.
That's an unusual pattern on this cushion.
You keep freaking me out, lady. Would you stop doing that? Just die already. What?
Oh, don't touch that.
This is my first time hearing Mizuki's voice, isn't it? It's so weird. It's so weird because you didn't get properly introduced to Mizuki. We got introduced to Mizuki when Date, like, you know, because you know, he already knew her for a while, and so he'd be used to her, but we, the player, aren't used to her, and then we're just getting reintroduced to Mizuki like it's a normal thing for Date, and I guess it is, but it's not normal for the player. We're just meeting officially, properly Mizuki. It's so weird. I like the weird, but it's weird.
That's Date's drool.
Yeah, drool. I drool a bit when I sleep as well. And it's a sign of good sleep, I think. Cushion on the sofa. Okay. Carpet.
Date, is it true?
No, you're wrong. It's false. It's a lie. Don't trust anything.
Mizuki told me you hid a magazine under the rug.
Yes, and it's naked pictures of your daughter. I'm sorry, what?
Something about eating a nice spread?
Oh. Oh, okay. Why do I need to hide that? Ellipses.
Why did you hide a cooking magazine?
There's probably a magazine within the magazine. A rug. Low table. A coffee table. It's top glass. Cool. Alright, fine. Let's actually... I've just been avoiding this because it's my first time getting a look around Date's room. Like... Wow, really? 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 Like, we gotta look around Iris's room before we gotta look around Date's room. It's just interesting. Oh, is this like connecting the dots with perps? There's a corkboard on the wall. Oh, that's all you say about it? Oh, clothes. Mizuki's clothes and mine hang on the rack. She has 3 extra pairs, you only have 2. Seems like she cares a bit more about changing constantly, so you're probably a bit dirtier. We each have basically 1 outfit. That's because we're rational people. What? You're rational people? Most people have more than 1 outfit. Most people change their clothes. They have a few different things they like to wear. It's not rational. That just seems convenience for game sakes. They don't have to keep drawing new clothes every day. What? I don't want to waste my precious time and brain power thinking about what clothes to wear every day. I mean, just put on something random. Don't get more copies of the same thing. That feels like you have to go out of your way to do that. And that seems like it'd be inconvenient a lot of the time. A lot of successful businessmen and scientists do it. I mean, what, in their suits? Okay, honestly, Mizuki and I do have other outfits. We just keep them somewhere else. Oh, so that the player can't see? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. We're just not going to draw them for the player's eyes? How crafty of you, Kotaro. Uchikoshi. Iron pipe? Murder weapon? Mizuki's favorite metal pipe. I have no idea what she uses it for. Maybe you shouldn't know. That sounds, sketchy. School bag? A backpack.
In just a few months, she'll need a bigger backpack.
Why? Because she'll be moving up to high school?
They grow up so fast.
Or wait, no. So would it be regular school, middle school, high school, where it's like 1 to 6, 7 to 9, 10 to 12? If it's 7 to 9... No. Wait, no, yeah, if it's 1 to 6, she's about to exit regular grade school and go to middle school. If she's 12, right? Yeah, because you're 14 at about grade 8, I maths. So you're 12 in like 6, so she's going to be exiting 6 and going to middle school, I think. Yeah. Rack. Clothes are hanging on the rack. They're mine. Oh, I can actually move this around. Well, I didn't even realize I could do that.
I see you two hang your clothes side by side.
Oh, I've learned a thing. Oh, can I talk to you while I do this?
You get along well.
Oh, I'm just learning you can do that. Cool. Ellipses. Ellipses. I mean, yeah, I think they do get along well, but they still don't talk much about, like, their personal lives at all. Because I'm learning just about, you know, Mizuki's new friends, like, you know, A-Set and you, the teacher. A 1-seat sofa. So, maybe this will be where I might take my break. Okay, before, yeah, sure. Because, you know, this seems like a good time. Before I officially talk to these people, let's go ahead and make a save. This one. Oh gosh, the zero escape sound effect every time. And for people on YouTube, I guess I'll see you guys next time. This will probably be the end of a video. People on Twitch, I'm about to start my intermission. I'll be back in like 30 minutes. I'll probably be talking a bit with you guys, but I'll be playing the game again 30 minutes. Talking a bit with you guys as in talking to myself if there's nobody here, but that's fine. Although, yeah, I think after my intermission, before my intermission. After my intermission, I might read whatever's new in the app. How many things are new? Real quick. Is it just one? Okay, I'll read the one right now. Head office. Top administrative office of the Metropolitan Police Department. Okay, and that's it? Alright, that's all the new things. Cool. Now let's save again, because I like to be thorough and ensure that I save over every aspect of every video game. I don't want to miss a thing. Alright. Now I guess, you know, let's go in intermission and stuff.